We all experience rough patches when troubles seem to follow us step by step. Unplanned expenses, failed projects, misunderstandings at home, health problems, and disagreements with loved ones often tend to pile up into one giant problem. We feel physically and mentally exhausted, but do not understand how to escape this state. So, what do? Some people will point fingers, some will give up, and others will try to actually do something about the situation. Perhaps the latter is your path as well. Hey, you're watching Wisey, a channel about anything and everything, and today we reveal 8 reasons why you attract trouble. Watch the video until the end to learn how to get your life back and break free from eternal problems. Number 1. Law of mirroring. Have you ever had to solve the same problem multiple times? Quite often, we experience a mirror effect when the world transforms from what we think about it into what we see. Having solved the problem once, we return to it mentally, playing the situation from the past in our head several times. Then our attention becomes selective. We see only reminders of that crisis, making us more upset. We are surrounded only by the idea of how wrong everything is, and we stop noticing the good, which is too bad because life is full of beautiful and positive things. The mirror effect is interesting because it's designed to show weaknesses in our behavior, and until we change that, we will go around in circles, learning important life lessons over and over again. Number 2. Feeling uncomfortable at home. The second reason for attracting failure is quite simple, but not obvious to everyone. It's the lack of comfort at home. In psychology, a house is a reflection of the fundamental essence of a person, a continuation of their personality. It's also a personal territory where our boundaries are clearly established. At home, we feel safe and protected. It's a place of comfort, relaxation, and energizing. If your home is unpleasant or uncomfortable for you, this can cause you to attract trouble, such as problems with the family you live with, poor living conditions, or annoying, noisy neighbors. At first, it just spoils the mood, and then you don't want to go home at all. Basically, having no place where you can relax and feel comfortable leads to negative experiences. Now, time for our Wisey fact of the day. Do you know what makes people most happy? According to a massive survey conducted by Ipsos Global Advisor, it's health. Other elements of happiness also include well-being, physical and mental, family, partner, spouse, children, as well as achieving goals. Another reason why you might be attracting problems is number 3, neglecting health and bad habits. When you stop paying attention to your well-being, you're basically asking for trouble. Most of these issues have to do with deteriorating mental health. Irritability, anger, and neurotic disorders complicates life. Moreover, stress also causes diseases. A person with such problems feels bad and deprives themselves of the right to happiness. This point also includes bad habits. On the one hand, they can help us drown out our pain and negative emotions. But on the other, smoking, overeating, drinking alcohol, drugs, and video game addiction become just a front for our unresolved problems. Therefore, to attract positive experiences in life, you must carefully monitor your health and take care of yourself. Number 4. Loneliness and living in a toxic environment. Humans are social beings. Even the most introverted individuals prefer to have a few close people in their inner circle. That's why we all need connection and a chance to share our experiences, ask for help, or simply spend some time in good company. But when you feel lonely, you withdraw into yourself and start to feel unwanted. Other negative thoughts come from this feeling, making you focus on the bad stuff and creating new problems. The same thing can happen when you're constantly surrounded by toxic people. It can be an abusive partner, overly controlling parents, or friends who gaslight you. Building your social circle correctly is extremely important because your overall well-being also depends on how you connect with people. A healthy environment will help you get better and make you happy. Reason number 5. Losing interest in life. Every day, life brings us more and more new adventures. For some, these are actual tests, and for others, they are just a curious challenge. The moment you lose interest in life, it won't be long until you start to fade. If life seems boring to you, consider this an alarm signal. We are the creators of our destiny, and it's in our power to make everything as interesting and as exciting as possible. Of course, there will always be some obstacles, but they are also an opportunity for you to grow. In contrast, apathy towards life can become a natural magnet for multiple troubles and problems. Number 6. Choosing the wrong life path. Perhaps all the troubles you now encounter on the way are a sign that you are not on your life path. Maybe you're working at a job you hate that doesn't pay well enough and doesn't bring you any emotional satisfaction. You have to force yourself to go to work, although you have long dreamed of a radical career change or your own business. The situation at work is getting worse every day, and it seems fate is testing your strength. Or maybe it's just an indication that something needs to be changed. The fear of the new is nothing compared to the new opportunities and growth that come with such change. Now, it's time to switch it up with today's quiz. Try to guess what percent of our daily thoughts are negative. A. 30%, B. 50%, C. 80%. The correct answer is C. 80%. Scientists have calculated that the average person has between 12,000 and 60,000 thoughts daily, and 80% of them are negative. Now, can you imagine that 95% of all our thoughts are repetitive? That is, this crazy amount of pessimistic ideas, beliefs, and thoughts accompany us daily. Reason number 7. Why you attract trouble. Obsessive thoughts and commotion. Unlucky people have a lot of anxiety, fuss, and obsessive thoughts in their lives that have harmful consequences. Commotion, for example, can cause you to become inattentive and make errors. Meanwhile, when you're calm, you can do everything normally. Because of the hustle and bustle, we have to dedicate more effort, attention, and energy to matters that aren't worth it. Interestingly, in yoga, your body leans where your mind is focused. If we transfer this knowledge to the topic of troubles, then hyperfixation on problems attracts us even more to them. Constant negative thoughts are the same. In psychology, it's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. A person focuses so much on a dire future that when something bad does happen, it starts to dominate their attention. The final reason that could be causing you trouble is number 8, bottling up negative emotions. It's true that if you suppress aggression long enough, it can explode inside you at the worst moment. It can turn into a nervous breakdown, illness, or a major quarrel. Imagine closing the spout of a boiling kettle. Not the smartest thing to do, is it? Resentment, envy, and anger can destroy you from the inside, provoking all sorts of problems. But a quick release of these emotions can also have an unpleasant effect. You can hurt a person or even cause a counter wave of negativity. Therefore, the right thing is to develop your emotional intelligence. It will allow you to better understand your own emotions and other people's feelings. It will also enable you to manage your feelings properly and channel the negative stuff into something positive without harming anyone. The last thing you should remember is that we all have easy and rough patches in life. The main thing is to not focus on the bad, but to pay attention when problems arise. Perhaps you don't feel comfortable at home or are in a toxic company. Other red flags include neglecting your health, losing interest in life, not living authentically, and bottling up negative emotions. The solution? Try to gain some balance and have rest. Surround yourself with good people, take care of yourself, and work on your emotional intelligence. We hope this video will help you avoid becoming a hostage to your problems. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. This way, you'll stay tuned for more content about anything and everything. Thanks for watching, and until next time.